Hello and welcome to my shop. This week's project is something kind of neat. This is an old wooden box that I found at an estate sale. When I see things like this with a price of $2 on it, I always got to go look. So let me show you what's inside. I was hoping for some really cool treasure. So it was a box full of just rusty old wrenches. And I think I found something in here that'll make a pretty cool project. So I'll bring you in closer and show you. So when I opened this, and I have cleaned this out somewhat, I felt like most of these were just old automotive wrenches. But what I found, I started finding these sockets. Like this one's marked 29/32. It's a number 19. This is an old universal joint marked A10. And then I found buried on the bottom this ratchet from a Chicago manufacturing and distributing company, Chicago. Well, I did a little research. It's got a patent date of 1914. I found some ads for this wrench and the set dated around, I think it was 1915, 1917, somewhere in there. So it's just a really cool old ratchet. I don't know if all these were like automotive kits. This is somebody's old, Ford Model T, Model A service kit. But I found the ratchet, and here, I'll pull it all out and bring it back. All right, here's everything I identified that goes with the Chicago manufacturing ratchet set. So I've got the ratchet, extension, universal joint, and 6 sockets. So I just thought this would make a kind of cool restoration. It's really old, definitely pre-1920, maybe mid-20s or something like that. Company's been around since 1911. Time for some sandblasting. Alright, got everything cleaned up in the sandblaster. Well, I'm actually really pleased with how well everything came out and the condition of everything. But yeah, I mean, this thing right here would barely turn even with something on there I could grab onto, but now it actually, I can turn it with my hand. Even though I blasted it with sand, I spent about 10 minutes cleaning the sand out of this thing to make sure I got it all. But so like with most of my projects, I don't have a master plan when I start off. So now I'm just going to figure out where I want to go with this. I know I'm going to be cleaning up some of these casting stuff with the file. Trying to stay away from this. I don't want to lose these numbers. I've let my rust fix sit on the pieces for 24 hours. So now it's time to get some color on it. These are a little bit darker because I used a different brand, used Rust-Oleum brand instead of the Duplicolor, just because the store didn't have any more of the Duplicolor. So time to get some color on it. I'm going to try a different painting process today. So I want to fill in the model numbers, and the recess is very, very light. So I've got the smallest gauge needle I have. I've got my needle loaded with a little bit of paint, and I'm just going to try and get some started and see if I can just kind of paint this in. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is a fun little project to do. Wasn't very difficult and didn't take very long, but I think the outcome was pretty cool. Hang tight and I'll show you some up-close pictures of what the final product looked like. And I want to show you this one item here. This is a little handyman special. Somebody tried to fix this adjustable wrench. It's a Keystone brand with a screw and this piece of plastic here.